Hi Leo, welcome to your May 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Leo, make sure to press that thumbs up button down below if you're enjoying my readings to keep them coming. I'd really like to be able to keep giving them to you here, so please do press that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the videos. Leo, for May, I want to pull a spiritual guidance card for you from the Faery Oracle. So let's see, message for Leo for the month of May. What do we have for my fire sign of Leo? We have the Gatekeeper, time shifts. Okay. You know, it feels a bit like that for everybody at the moment when it comes to time and the way things seem to be working. It almost seems like we're living in some kind of alternate universe for some of us. For you, Leo, it may seem more so because you're such a normally quite a sociable type of person. So let's see. Leo, the energy of the person that is around Leo, or that Leo is focused on in the month of May. The energy around the person that Leo is focused on in the month of May. Spirit guides the energy. I'm going to take both of those cards since they jumped out together. We have the card of Rebel and Prisoner. Well, I can't help but think that that's very much your energy, but it could be the other way around, of course. It's just what I was saying, actually. Feeling like you need to rebel from being in that isolation. And let's get one more card. What I want to do is get a energy for the reading. The overall energy of the reading, please, Spirit Guides, for Leo. The overall energy of the reading for Leo for the month of May. Denial. Okay, acknowledging fear, replacing it with the insight of awareness. Leo, let's take a look at your cards. Leo, it's really quite interesting because I'm picking this card of Gatekeeper, not about the actual card's meaning, but I'm seeing that as very literal, meaning it's either you or someone around you. I feel it's more someone around you who is acting like this gatekeeper. So it's kind of like a block, or it's kind of like a prison guard. It's a little bit weird me saying that, but that's the way I'm feeling. It's probably the way you're feeling too. So someone around you who is somehow restricting you. Now it could be circumstantial. It could be the actual climate of the day. The way that we're living right now feels very restrictive to you, but there's restriction around you. Now we have the card of Rebel and Prisoner. So you want to rebel against that. You want to break out of prison, so to speak. You want to cut yourself free. You want to get out of it. Why? Because I feel like there's some kind of energy here that has been denied, or you feel it has been denied. Something that is coming to the surface. Probably very, very much an energy here of something that's been long repressed, some kind of painful emotion. But I feel like it's coming to the surface for you, Leo, and you want to, you're no longer denying it. I feel like you've denied the emotion, you've denied what you've been feeling, but you don't want to do it anymore. You want to break out. So whatever that means to you, Leo, could be you, could be someone around you. And let's get started with the reading. At the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Yeah. Well, again, there's a very strong energy around you of wanting to start something, to get something started in your life. You feel ready. There's this sense of readiness within yourself, but yet something is blocking you. It's either a person or circumstances. So let's see. I'm going to cut these cards. And Leo, let's take a look. We'll start with the past, your energy, where you currently stand, your hopes around this for the future, your feelings about the other person or the situation, the strengths here, the challenge, what may be hidden, and the potential outcome. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at the past energy. We've got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so yeah, I do feel for a long time you have been stuck in a situation, but now you feel ready to get yourself out of that. I do feel like you're feeling like you can't contain it anymore. You just want to get out. You want to break free. You want to experience something. You want to experience something that you have either had your eye on for a long time, or it could be newer energy than that. But I do feel this very strong pull here, this vibration of you being pulled towards something bigger than you've experienced in the past. Now, where you currently stand, we've got the Strength card in reverse. I'm picking that up as a temptation to go towards something that is really passionate in nature. It could be a person, it doesn't have to be, but we'll see where that goes in a moment when I clarify. And your hopes, well, we have the Hermit in reverse. Well, that's pretty obvious, isn't it, with the current way things are going in the world. You know, Leo, you're the type of person here that doesn't like to be confined. You just don't. I mean, look at you. You're not in your element here. This is your card, the card of Leo, but you're in the reverse, so you're not happy about not being able to be around people in general, or one person in particular. Your feelings about this person or this situation, well, you feel like you're going around in circles here. So I feel like it's a return. You want to return to something. You know, it's interesting, this card of Gatekeeper. An aspect of this is about time, and time being circular rather than linear. You know, we're taught scientifically that time is linear and it follows a certain path. But of course, a lot of more spiritual teachings, especially Buddhism, Hindu, Tao, that kind of thing, even ancient religions, Aboriginal peoples, Native Americans, believe that in the circle of life. And as spiritual teachers, that's also what I believe in as well, the circle of life. So this is an energy here of returning to something circular, something from the past, someone from the past, perhaps a location, or it could even be a dream of the past, some kind of connection that you have here that is returning, or the circumstances are returning in your life. The strengths around this, well, I've got you here as the King of Pentacles in reverse, and it's coming up as a strength for you. So what I'm getting around this is that right now you're not really focused on keeping things the same. You know, when we think about the King of Pentacles in the upright, he is someone who is very much comfortable where he is. He doesn't really like a lot of change. He'd rather stay nice and happy in his home here and count his money in the bank and all of that. But in the reverse, it may be that you've experienced some kind of recent loss. Could be monetary, but it's really kind of changed your viewpoint, I feel, Leo. And rather than focusing on money and keeping things as they are, now that some kind of circumstances have created this loss of money around you, it could be stock market related, could be job, of course. You just feel like, well, now's the perfect opportunity to go and do this because, you know, what's keeping me here now? That kind of feeling. I think that what was keeping you stuck here was more monetary in nature, more, it could have been a job, it could have been just the pursuit of money itself, but I feel that the recent circumstances, someone here has either lost money or they've lost a job, perhaps both, and so they're thinking to themselves, or you are, Leo, you know what, now's the opportunity to change my life since I've got this opportunity, if you will, that's been created by circumstances around you. Now the challenge is the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel this is someone around you who is opposing you. It could be this gatekeeper, a family member, a spouse, a boss. I've got air sign, but it doesn't have to be. But this person is quite a... I get that they can be quite hurtful with their words. Their communication here is challenging, that it's challenging to you. And there's a coolness, a cooling of affection. And this person can be somewhat cruel with their words. Now, it's only because they have suffered some kind of disappointment. They could be disappointed in you, Leo. This is someone who could be trying to keep you where you are. What's hidden here? We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, well, what's hidden? Happiness. What's going to make you happy? Denying yourself happiness. It seems to be some kind of repression of emotion. You're sticking with a situation, or you have to because of the circumstances, although you don't feel emotionally connected there anymore, Leo, and you're denying yourself this happiness. I feel some of it's circumstantial, but it's not all circumstantial. Some of it is of your own making as well, especially when it comes to the past, because I get that in the past you have denied yourself this happiness in the pursuit of something that was either job related or to do with the accumulation of wealth, of money. So rather than going for something that's really going to make you happy, I feel that you went for something that was more stable at the time, but I don't think it's stable anymore. And led to some money. Let's see what the outcome is. The Star. Beautiful. So yeah, it's this dream, it's this wish, it's this goal of yours, Leo, to go towards something that you feel this pull towards, something bigger. You know, definitely a feeling here of a big dream, something bigger than you've experienced in the past. And it seems to be a recurring dream, something that comes around for you, but you haven't taken action on it before. So let's see, Leo. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for this reading. I'll start with the past energy here for you. I'm using the new Wizard's Tarot, which is a lovely new deck. So I hope that you enjoy looking at the pictures here. Let's start with the Hanged Man in reverse. Past energy for Leo. We have the Hermit in reverse. The Star. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting around this, Leo, is there has been a group of people around you. I feel that you were experiencing well, I don't know if this is. I'm not going to automatically say this is a third party. For some of you, it was. For some of you, it is a third party. For others of you, it's just a group of friends. Now, I do think that what you did here was go towards something that was providing you with an ego boost. There was a long period of time there where you may have felt isolated or alone. And I'm not just saying the recent occurrences in the world, I'm saying before that. You know, probably 2 or 3 years prior, you've experienced this feeling of isolation, of loneliness. Around this person that's been in the mix here, I feel, this gatekeeper. And this group of friends or these people around you were looking at you as someone who was the star. You know, they looked up to you. They gave you some kind of ego validation. Again, it doesn't have to be an affair. For some of you, it may have been, but not automatically. It's a general reading. So it's more like giving you that little bit of a boost, that excitement, that spring in your step, just to kind of mix things up, because I feel that there was some stagnation, perhaps some boredom. And so you did this thing. It may have been just on social media, or it may have actually been physically, maybe taking to people for lunch, that kind of thing. Nothing too... I'm not picking up sexual. I feel it was just an ego boost thing. Let's take a look and see the Strength card in reverse, where you currently stand. Where does Leo currently stand here with this Strength card? We've got the Chariot in reverse. We also have the Sun in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Well, yeah, I feel like at the moment you're still doing that, actually. In the past, I think you made the decision to go ahead and do this. It's definitely a lot of flattery. It's flattering having people pay attention to you. I feel a lot of it's online, I have to say. I get it's mostly online. And the thing is, it's because you couldn't do what you really wanted to do. You felt like you couldn't escape, you couldn't get out of a situation, so you thought, well, what am I going to do? And you seem to fall into a state of, you know what, I'm just going to go on the internet and maybe join some chat rooms or talk to people on the internet. Yeah. It was flattering. It was an ego boost thing. But it was only because you were feeling bad about yourself. You didn't feel powerful, and you didn't feel like you could get out of a situation that you were unhappy with. Okay, I still see you there. I still see you in that place. Now, future energy, what you hope to get out of this with the Hermit in reverse. Let's take a look. We've got Strength in reverse again. We've got the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords in reverse. So it's about this repressed pain, Leo, that I was speaking about. There's something that you're denying yourself. Something that you feel is going to make you happy deep down. But you're not going towards it. You feel like you can't. You feel like you can't escape. So this sense of self-denial here, you're denying yourself something, and it's causing you pain. It's causing you pain, and I feel that at the moment what you're doing here is you're just really kind of distracting yourself. You're distracting yourself by getting involved with something here that is giving you some kind of boost. People who look up to you, people who validate you in some way, recognize you. It's really about recognition, getting yourself, getting your ego fed. I don't feel that you have any kind of bad intent here. No, it's really just to make yourself feel better. Because you really have this sense of being in pain, but you're not acknowledging that pain, Leo. Could be you, could be the other way around, so please keep that in mind. Okay, Leo, so going around in these circles, let's see how you feel about this person or the situation. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Feelings here for Leo. Got the Seven of Pentacles. We also have the Six of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. So intuitively here is you realize that you need to really look at the way your life is going, Leo, because the thing is, you're at this major crossroads in your life, whether you know it or not. Intuitively, I think you know it. I think you know you have to make some changes, but yet you don't feel like you can be successful in making these changes, and that's the problem. And so it keeps you stuck, keeps you going round and round and round here. You're still thinking about this goal here that's going to make you happy, but you're keeping it there in the back of your mind. It hasn't gone away. It's just going to take you some realization here that you can actually break out of this prison here. It's a prison of your own making. You know, you're doing this to yourself, Leo. Part of it in the past was circumstantial, sure, but in the end, it's going to be up to you to decide whether or not you actually do want to pull yourself together here and get the courage to go after what it is you feel is going to make you truly happy. Because there is hope here. There is hope that you can pull this off, although you're doubting yourself. You really are doubting yourself. Now, the good thing that I see here is that you're also doubting the path that you're on right now, which I think you should doubt, because it seems to be a situation here where it's really not leading to anything. It's just a cycle itself. It feeds your ego, it flatters you, there's temptation involved here, but it's not going anywhere. It's all ego. It's all ego. And yet you're not dealing with the real issue here, which is you're denying yourself this happiness. Let's take a look and see the King of Pentacles in reverse as the strength. The King of Pentacles in reverse as the strength. We have the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So the thing is, you do have another option here, and you are realizing that you can go towards something else. But the thing is, you're at the moment, I think you're spending a lot of time thinking about how you can do it, what kind of plan you can put into place to achieve this. Now, it's something that keeps coming back from the past. It could be a past person, it could be a past location, a place, but it's coming back again. The option is still there, I feel, for you to take this, although you haven't taken it in the past. So it's all about where you want to plant your seeds here for the future. Right now, this loss, it's either a loss of a job or loss of money here, is really giving you an opening to reevaluate your life and an opportunity to make this change. And you are starting to look at it a little bit more seriously, I feel, than what you have in the past, which is good. It's good, because this self-imprisonment here, it has to end. You know, obviously, you can't keep denying these feelings, repressing these feelings within yourself. They have to be acknowledged. You know, a lot of it, I feel, was fear-based, keeping you stuck, self-doubt, not believing that you could pull this off. And so you've settled for some kind of situation here which was feeding your ego but not really making you that happy. Let's take a look at this Queen of Swords in reverse as the challenge. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Okay. So this is this gatekeeper that I was talking about. Someone that is either a spouse or a family member or a boss, someone who has authority over you in some way. Could be, I'm picking up mainly in the home environment. And the challenge here is to walk away from this person, to recognize or to acknowledge that it's over, that there's no more emotional connection here. It's very cold energy that I'm feeling around this with the Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of things that are missing in this relationship. There's not a lot of love here, and there's also a lot of detachment. There's not a lot of communication. When there is communication, I feel it's quite it comes in the way of sharpness, directness, not a lot of love or compassion or care between the two of you. So the thing here, Leo, is acknowledging the current state of affairs around you and seeing what needs to end, because it is something that you've stayed in for a long time. But I feel that you've also got this other thing here that you've gone towards out of loneliness, which is more about getting your ego stroked, flattered by other people around you who aren't really serving you either. It's either online, or you could just be going out to lunch. I don't feel it's like sexual in nature. But it's very kind of flirty, playful kind of energy that I'm picking up there. But it's you not being your best self. I see that. And I think that you're starting to realize that as well. You're starting to feel a little bit off about it, about these people that you're communicating with. So Leo, let's take a look and see what we've got here that's hidden. This Ten of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'm getting a lot of opposition, a lot of destructive energy, and a lot of force around this air energy that I'm picking up. So although on the surface things look happy, behind the scenes, or behind the curtain if you will, a lot of people aren't aware of the aggression and the lack of emotional happiness, a lack of emotional harmony within this home environment, or around this family, around the people that you're with. So people aren't aware of that. That's what's hidden. So on the surface it may look like you have like the perfect family or something like that, but behind the scenes it's not like that at all. Let's take a look and see the Star, the outcome for Leo. We have Justice in reverse. Oop, I've jumped out there, another different card. I'm going to take it because it jumped out. I don't even know where that came from. But we have the Judgment card, so I'm going to take it. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, and I'm going to get one more. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. Well, I see you here. I mean, the Star and Judgment. That is very much an energy here of you going towards something that is for your highest good. It's very much a feeling that you are releasing the old here. Forgiving this person around you. Forgiving yourself as well. And releasing it. Moving on. Freeing yourself. Freeing yourself. No longer denying this need. I get it as a deep inner need here to release yourself from this environment. Now we also have the Justice card in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, because I feel that you have gone through some pain here, that you have suffered behind the scenes of this relationship, and people don't know about it. I think you've kept it to yourself. You've denied that someone has treated you unfairly, unjustly. And I don't feel that you've told people about this. I see you here, though, as very much someone who has that inner strength. I mean, you're a Leo, of course. So you're going to turn that strength card around and realize that you can achieve this victory. You can get out of this stuck situation. I feel that you have to, for your own health, both mentally and physically, to no longer deny yourself this happiness, something that is for your highest good. Now, I'm not saying it's this thing here. I feel like you're going to, whatever this, I get it, there's some kind of online flirtation. I feel that's going to go by the by as well. This family thing is going to go by the by. There's something else, something that is higher. It's your higher calling, something that is more destined for you, Leo. And that's the thing that you're going to decide to go for. It's the harder thing, the harder option, the thing that you've denied yourself in the past. But I feel that it keeps circling around, this thought or this emotion that you have about this keeps circling around, and it's coming back here. And this loss of finances or loss of a job here is kind of waking you up and saying, you know what's keeping me here now? What's keeping me? So you're going to go towards this. You're going to free yourself, Leo, from what has restricted you in the past. And you're going to be this rebel here and break out of this prison. So prison break. It might be what I call this reading or something like that. But whatever you've been denying yourself, Leo, I see you not denying that anymore. So what I'm going to do in the extended here, guys, if you're interested, I'm going to do the flip side of this. So we'll see the other side of this. So please do join me if this is resonating. I'll be pulling out different cards, doing the same spread, and of course different oracles for that person as well. So the person that you focused on here in May, Leo, I'll be doing a reading for them and to get that side of it. So please do join me if this is resonating. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to press that like button if you're enjoying the readings. Please share me on your social media. I'd love that. And if you're a newcomer, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And press that notification bell. So part 2, there's a link down below for that. So please do join me there. If not, then I will speak to you again very soon. Please take care, Leo, and bye for now.